Hello students, the topic that we are taking today is sentences. We will learn what is a sentence, what are the parts of a sentence and what are different types of sentences. So let's begin it with its definition. What is a sentence? A sentence is a group of words. If we simply call it a group of words, then it will be its incomplete definition. So what is the complete definition? Sentence is a group of words that are put together to give sense. Or you can say a group of words that gives complete sense or complete meaning. That is known as sentence. Let's take an example. The first sentence is I extra pen and want. If I say these words, it is a group of words, but it is not giving any sense or any meaning. So we cannot call it a sentence. This one, I want an extra pen. This is also a group of words, but it is giving complete meaning. So we can call it a sentence. A group of words giving complete meaning. It is a sentence, but this one is not a sentence. Now, what are the different parts of a sentence? We divide a sentence in two different parts. These are subject and predicate. What is subject? A person, place, thing about which we speak in a sentence or about which the sentence actually is. That is known as subject. Now, it may be a word like any noun or pronoun, or a group of words may also act as subject. What is predicate? Whatever is spoken about the person, place or thing, that is known as predicate, and it always contains a verb. Let's take examples to understand it better. First one is Ram is an intelligent boy. In this sentence, the whole sentence is about Ram, so Ram is the subject, and rest of the sentence is an intelligent boy is predicate. Similarly, I went to the market today. So the sentence is about I, about me. So I is subject and went to the market today. This is predicate. The predicates are telling about both the subjects. These are assertive sentences. Let's see some other examples. How are you? Now the sentence is asking about you. It is about the word you. So you is subject and how are is predicate. It is not necessary that you will always find subject in the starting. You may find it at the end or in the middle also. Another example is who is hiding behind the curtains. In this sentence, the sentence is about the person, that is who. So who is subject, is hiding behind the curtains is predicate. Next is how vast the ocean is. Now these are exclamatory sentences. The sentence is about the ocean, so the ocean is subject and how vast is. It is your predicate. Next one is what an intelligent boy he is. The sentence is about he, so he is subject. What an intelligent boy is. It's your predicate. So the subject may be in starting, it may be at the end, or it may be in the middle. Now, different types of sentences. We generally classify sentences into 4 different types. These are assertive sentence. It is also known as declarative sentence. Second is interrogative sentence. Third is imperative sentence. And fourth is exclamatory sentences. These are 4 types of sentences about which we are going to talk. First one is assertive sentences or declarative sentences. Assertive sentences are those sentences which state something or make a statement, or you can also say they tell something about someone. So they are assertive or declarative sentences. They just declare something. Assertive sentences always end with a full stop. Let's see some examples. But before that, you should know that assertive sentences are further of two types. These are positive and negative sentences. Positive sentences are also known as affirmative sentences. So the same affirmative sentences also state something. Negative sentences, they state negotiation, or we use no or not in our sentence. Here are some examples. The first one is the women bought potatoes. The sentence is simply telling something about the women, so it is assertive sentence. Second one is it was a cloudy afternoon. Same, it is also telling something, so again it is assertive sentences, and both these are affirmative sentences too. It was not a terrible crash. So something didn't happen, notice there, so this is negative sentence. It was not an interesting play. Again it is negative sentences. Do not get confused between affirmative and assertive sentences. Affirmative is a type of assertive sentence only. Negative sentences are also assertive sentences. Now the second type is interrogative sentences. Interrogative sentences are used to ask questions and they end with a question mark. This is the question mark. Let's see some examples. First one is, are you doing your work? Question is asked, so it is interrogative sentence. Was it a good day? Again interrogative sentence. Where are you going? Interrogative sentence. How are you? Interrogative sentence. All these are interrogative sentences as questions are asked and all the sentences are ending with question mark. Plus, when we see first two sentences, are you doing your work and was it a good day? You can answer these questions with yes or no, but other two questions, where are you going and how are you, you cannot answer these questions with yes or no. Plus, if we add not in our question, it becomes interrogative negative sentences. For example, are you doing your work? If the sentence is are you not doing your work, then it would be interrogative negative sentence. Next one is imperative sentences. Imperative sentences, they express request, give advice or suggestion, or give order or command. They also end with full stop. Now, this one is important point, that imperative sentences, they do not contain subject. This is the difference between imperative and assertive sentences. There is no subject in the imperative sentence, and the hidden subject or the already understood subject is you. Just now we learned subject and predicate. We talked about assertive sentences, interrogative sentences and exclamatory sentences. We didn't see imperative sentences. See, go to your room. Now in this sentence, order is given, or you can say command is given. So this is imperative sentence. Walk straight. Again command or order. Imperative sentence. Please give me your pen. Request. Imperative sentence. Complete your work on time. So again advice or suggestion is given. It is also imperative sentence. In all these sentences, no subject is there, but the hidden subject or the already understood subject is you. So if you are asked that identify subject in the following sentences, then the subject is you in all the imperative sentences and the rest of the sentence is your predicate. For example, you get the sentence, go to your room, and you have to identify subject and predicate. Then subject is you and predicate is go to your room. Why you is subject? Because the sentence is obviously spoken to you, right? Go to your room, it means you go to your room. Walk straight, it means you walk straight. Please give me your pen, it means you please give me your pen. So like this, in all the sentences, the subject is you and rest of the sentence is predicate. Next is exclamatory sentences. Exclamatory sentences express strong or sudden feelings or emotions. Now these feelings may be happiness, sadness, joy, surprise, disgust, it may be anything, right? And exclamatory mark is used in exclamatory sentences. For example, what a beautiful place. Whenever you see a mesmerizing or beautiful place, what you will say? What a beautiful place. So the sentence comes out of your mouth because the place is very mesmerizing, right? So the sentence is ending with exclamatory mark too. It is an exclamatory sentence. Similarly, hooray, we won the match. It is showing what? Happiness or joy plus exclamatory mark. So this is also exclamatory sentence. How fast the cheetah runs. Again exclamatory sentence. What a shame. It is also exclamatory sentence. There is one more type of sentence, that is optative sentences. We generally study only those four kind of sentences, but there is another kind of sentence too, that is optative sentence. Optative sentences are the sentences which are used to express wish, prayer or curse. For example, may God bless you. It is an optative sentence. Wish you best of luck. Again it is optative sentence. Happy journey. May you live long. These all are optative sentences. But you must know the other four kind of sentences. It is just for your general knowledge. Now here is your homework. What you have to do is you have to write 2 examples of each type of sentences, that is assertive sentence, interrogative sentence, imperative sentence and exclamatory sentence. There is no need to write optative sentence. Only these 4 sentences you have to do. It means you have to do total 8 sentences. Before I end, let's revise what we learned today. Sentence. What is a sentence? It is a group of words that gives complete sense or meaning. It has 2 parts, subject and predicate. Subject is the part of the sentence about which the complete sentence is, and predicate is the part of sentence which tells us more about the subject and it contains verb. Then there are 4 kinds of sentences. These are assertive sentences, also known as declarative sentence, then interrogative sentences, imperative sentences and exclamatory sentences. Assertive sentences are further divided into positive or affirmative sentence and negative sentence. Affirmative and negative both are parts of assertive sentences. Assertive sentences simply state something or tell something, while interrogative sentences, they are used to ask questions. Interrogative negative sentences are also there. Imperative sentences, they are used to make request, give advice, command, order or suggestions. Exclamatory sentences, they are used to show sudden feelings or emotions. Only these 4 kind of sentences you need to learn. Optative sentence, that is just for your further knowledge. So do your work very carefully, and I hope you have understood whatever I taught you today. So good luck with your work. Bye and have a great day. Thank you.